Hello, and welcome to your to-do list from the universe. I am your host, Cindy Van Arnhem, and I am passionate about working with healers, coaches, and spiritual teachers to activate thrival mode instead of just surviving. So today's energy is all about the thriving, but it can be a little bit scattered. So let's dive into what we're experiencing today and how we can implement that for the most success. So we're playing around with the ruling number 3 energy and the 5 of clubs energy. Now the 3 wants an amplification of creativity. It wants to go create and do things and move things out into the world. And if it's not doing that, then it can result in anxiety, stress, doubt, insecurity. So if you're noticing that the thoughts you're thinking are those of the doubt, the insecurity, the anxiety, then you're being invited into some sort of creative expression. That can be anything. That could be dancing in your living room. It could be writing a poem. It could be painting. It could be going for a walk in nature. It could be doing some sort of voice work and speaking to somebody. It could be cooking a beautiful meal. It could be just absolute play. It could be anything. So just noticing what thoughts are you thinking and then shift it into creative expression. The 5 of clubs is inspiring a deep desire for freedom and a pivot from where we've been in the mind. So the 5 is saying, can you call yourself to higher expression of your thoughts? Can you think differently? Are you willing to pivot? Are you willing to shift? Instead of just fixing all of the things and hoping that maybe if you fix them one more time that you won't experience them anymore, what if you just leaned into what's next? Let's just leave that in the dust. What's next? What's next? What's next? Hi, Paula. Welcome. So let's bring this to the to-do list because Joy and Jonah went live this morning and they talked about the addiction to healing that we've created for ourselves as humanity, this deep desire to fix things. I know that had been my MO for quite some time. I mean, working as a virtual assistant, that was kind of my job, was to fix things. And as a ruling number 4, I like to fix things in the material. But I'm also a 5 of diamonds, and the 5 wants to go higher. The 5 wants to choose higher expression. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's go play and let's be free. Let's be free of the healing. So what does that even look like today? What do we do, Cindy? I can hear you. I can hear it. Number 1, go play today. Like, scrap the to-do list and go do something that you absolutely love. Go do something fun. Shake it off. Shake your tail feathers a little bit. For me, I'm going for a drive today. I'm also going dancing tonight. There's live music. I'm just going to experience that full expression of me without being attached to the to-do list and all the things. Believe me, there's always 52 million things to do. And just letting the most important thing take priority versus all of the things taking priority, because today's energy can feel like I've got to get it all done, and yet I can't focus on more than one thing, and I'm over here and I'm over there and I'm over here and I'm down there and I don't know what I'm doing. It's a little bit of squirrel energy, and that's okay. It's not a day meant for focus. Do you like to show up ready with a hammer? Mocha. That's hilarious. Okay, so number 1, go do something fun, go play, go shake your tail feathers, go do something playful that inspires the feeling of freedom, that allows you to express yourself creatively in any way, shape, or form. Okay, that's step number 1. Step number 2, if you are focused on your business today and you are creating something in your business and you're working and you're doing the things and you're focused on that to-do list, which is okay if you're doing that. No judgment here, because I'm doing some of that too. If you're doing that, don't do it from a place of, I need to check things off the list and just get shit done. Don't do that. Stop it. Stop it. What you want to do is remember, number 1, who am I? What do I want? And why do I want it? come back to those 3 key pieces. Because this energy is very scattered, we're a little all over the place, we're not focused, it can be really easy to get, number one, caught up in the busy work, or the all of a sudden I'm scrolling Facebook and I forgot what I was doing, or the distraction from different notifications and messages. There's an invitation here for us to focus. And what do I mean by focus? I mean, who am I? What do I want? And why do I want it? Those are the only things that you need to focus on. Mocha, I crawled into your brain. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. So, number 1, shake your tail feathers and have some fun today. Number 2, remember who you are, what you want, and why you want it. And then step number 3 of the 3 things to do today to thrive, ask yourself what's next. So if you didn't catch my live yesterday and you don't know how to do this, go back to my live from yesterday. You can find it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. It's right there in the playlist. You'll see it. The number 1 thing is to use something like Q or to come into mental and heart coherence so that you can find out what's next. It is not your job to know the next 52 million steps. It is not your job to know how. It is not your job to try to force and control and figure things out. It is your job to simply ask yourself, what's the next step? And if the next step is go play on the mountain outside, Shelly, I'm thinking of you. If that's your next step, go do that. If your next step is build a sales page, then do that. If your next step is dance around the living room, then do that. We don't just ask what's next and then not do it. That's important. Okay? So 3 things. Michelle, accountability day, and you're off to the mountains to play and hike and bask in the sunshine. I love that so much. Jocelyn, squirrel. Yeah, it is squirrel energy. Like, you can even see it as I'm speaking. I'm getting distracted by the comments and I'm like, yeah, 3 things. And here I'm going to talk to you guys over here. So you can feel that energy, but it's playful. It's fun. It's okay. You don't have to be so structured in the things. Every once in a while, the energy comes along and says, just shake it off and do it differently today. So your 3 things. Number 1, move energy. And that's creative expression in some way. So go hiking, go dancing, go cook something amazing, write, journal, whatever, but move your body. It's inspiring the movement. That's really important. You can tell I'm just like moving all over the place in my live right now, right? Number 1, move. Number 2, focus. Who are you? What do you want? Why do you want it? And number 3, ask yourself, what's next? And take action on the what's next, even if it doesn't make any sense at all. All right. Simple to-do list today. As always, I am your simplicity magician. It's always simple because complication is never the way of the universe. I hope you have a beautiful weekend with this new moon rising up tomorrow morning and really just celebrating your fresh intentions over the weekend. And I will see you bright and early on Monday. Until then, have a beautiful weekend. I love you. I believe in you. And I see your power. Bye for now.